I ask you this, what does it take to make money? It's 2 parts mental, 1 part physical, right? You have to have the right mentality. You have to have the right mindset. And we hear that a lot on videos and fucking Instagram and all these fucking places, but what does it mean to have the right mindset? Your mindset leads to your fucking actions, and if your actions are not aligned with your right mindset, you're never gonna hit any successful thing. Anybody work 9 to 5? If you can just eliminate this mindset and stop thinking 9 to 5 and think of this, 95, you'll fucking win. 1 has a fucking dash. That dash represents you're never gonna fucking make it. It's not 9 to 5. Somebody fucking brainwashed you to think that 9 to 5 is the answer. The answer is not 95. The answer is 95. How many guys ever work 95 plus hours in a week? I'm talking about 95 plus hours a week. Not 1 week, not 1 month, consistently. Oh, Michael, I want to have a life. You can. Guys, how many of you guys would love to go travel next week with me? I asked all my friends, you want to go somewhere? Oh, I can't, I got work. And they got a lot of money, some of them. You cannot get something unless you sacrifice something. Does that make sense? How many guys want more money? Then you need to give more money away. What? Yeah. It's like planting seeds. If you want more fruit, what do you need to do? Plant motherfucking seeds. You can't hoard the seeds. You got to plant the seeds so the seeds can go through the progression time. And then there's seed time. There's progression time, and then there is harvest time. But most people they want more time and more money and more energy, but they're not willing to sacrifice more time, more energy, and more money. You have to sacrifice money. You want to have more time in your life? You need to what? Sacrifice more time in the beginning. I made a promise to myself. I will never fucking be broke. That was a promise I made to myself. The way that I lived from 0 to 19, I was like, that. Never again. Never again. I will never be in a position where I have to sleep in my fucking car. How many of you guys slept in your car before? Anybody? Awesome. How uncomfortable is it? How bad do you want to fucking win? If you want to win, like you tell your fucking boys and your friends and your girl you talk to, oh, one day I'm gonna do this, but you're not fucking executing like you're fucking dying, you're not gonna fucking win. Until you fucking want to win, as bad as you want to fucking go breathe and eat and shit, you will not fucking win. It is impossible because you got too many elements out there that are going to stop you from creating success. Too many distractions, too many struggles. The question is, what promise have you made to yourself? And are you going to keep that promise long after the emotion has fallen away? Because many people make promises. Oh God, you have no idea. God, I promise you I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. It gets a little hard. The emotion goes away. The excitement goes away. The music that pumped you up that day kind of faded away. Now what? Now is where discipline kicks in. Making decisions that you do not want to make. Making choices that you probably don't want to make. And then you do it consistently. Over and, like you said, consistently, right? Over and over and over and over and over and over again. Until it happens. What if it doesn't happen, someone says, right? Oh, what if it doesn't happen? Guess what? You keep doing it. Over and over again, maybe a little bit different way, a little bit different strategy. Get some mentorship, get some help, get some support, change the tactic, change the direction a little bit. But do you think that if you keep doing it over and over again and changing some kind of course, changing a little bit, you'll finally get what you want? It's inevitable. That's how the world works. So if you want to win as bad as you say you want to win, if you're in a tough situation, right? If you're in a tough situation or you need money, why are you not executing and why are you not going all in? It could be a few reasons. Could be this. Belief. You maybe don't believe the platform can help you get what you want. Maybe it's your emotions are weak. Maybe you're beat down. Maybe doubt. And I always say this, you cannot create success if you have doubt, fear, and worry and disbelief in your mind. You cannot have faith and fear at the same time. It's impossible. How many of you guys believe in God? Okay? If you have faith, you cannot have fear at the same time. It's impossible. It's like in physics, they talk about like something like this right now. There's nothing in the world that can be in the same place as this thing right here. Nothing can replace this place, this space, this matter. True or not true? Nothing. It's impossible. Nothing. Does that make sense? So you cannot have faith and fear at the same time. It's either or. And whichever one you feel is what you're going to attract in your life. Remember, working in a place I didn't fucking like. 18 years old, working in the kiosk. While I was working in the Diamond District a little bit, right? Because I was always in and out, in and out, in and out. 19, oh boy, it's when my life started to change. I met a mentor. Changed my life. This mentor gave me perspective. Brought me around a business team. It was network marketing. It was fucking awesome. Guess how much I made in network marketing in 5 years? Take a wild guess. $50,000. Not pesos, dollars. In 5 years, which means on average I made about $10,000 a year. And I spent a lot of money on the products, which was over $10,000 a year. So I basically lost money. Because everything I learned from here to here, in these 5 years, 5.5 years, that was the foundation of me understanding how to build myself and how to build teams. You may look at it as negative 10, negative 10, negative 10, negative 10, negative 10. But what if I told you at 25 years old, 24 years old, I made 139,000 bucks? What if I told you at 25 I made about 250,000 bucks? What if I told you at 26 I made 400,000 fucking dollars? What if I told you at 27 I made, I don't remember exactly, I think it was 1.8 million or something like that. Like, look at the fucking jumps. Oh, Michael, you got lucky here. No, I didn't. Who said I got lucky? I was doing the fucking work. I was working 100 hours a week for years. Years, guys. I didn't go party. I didn't go to fucking events. Once in a blue moon, I would go here and there. If a meeting canceled, me and my mentor, we would go out. And even then, the next morning at 10 o'clock in the morning, I had to be at a fucking meeting. So I would go to a party at 4 o'clock in the morning, we finish, and I still go to me like, yo, Corey, I can't be doing this shit, man. I'm fucked up. My first time on an airplane, okay, was right here. It was a free trip to Israel. It was an organization that offered us a free trip. And my mentor's like, just take it. That was my first time on an airplane as an adult. My first time traveling the fucking world to just see the world was Dominican Republic and Mexico and Puerto Rico. This was when I was 28 years old. And now I travel fucking three to 8 countries a year. Because there's seed time, right? This is seed time. Seed time. Progression time. Harvest time. How long does it take a bamboo tree to grow? You plant that motherfucker for 5 years, they ain't growing for shit. Plant a fucking bamboo tree, you will not see that motherfucker for 5 years. But what it is doing for 5 years, what is it doing? It's fucking building its roots. Because once it fucking builds its roots, it starts spurting about 3 feet a fucking day. Not 3 inches a day. 3 fucking feet a day. Just don't be sitting on that shit. How bad do you want to create success for you and your family? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Because if you want it as bad as you say you do, you should be, in my opinion. If you're not married, anybody married here? Anybody with a girlfriend here? Or boyfriend? Okay, if you have a girlfriend, boyfriend, work 6 days. If you're single, pound it for 7 fucking days. I'm going to hit my goals, whether you like it or not. I'm going to hit my fucking goals. You do 20, you do 50, it doesn't matter. I'm going to hire people, I'm going to recruit them a bill, I'm going to find someone else. To me, that doesn't matter. I would love for you to be a part of that. I would genuinely love that. Because it would be amazing to have you come with me and grow with me and make it with me. I want you guys to get yourself out of the fucking zone of working and build a fucking massive team. So you could go take a vacation and still make fucking money on that fucking trip. How amazing would that be? How cool would it be if you can go on a vacation and still make fucking money? Oh, Michael, you don't understand. I'm going through depression. The only reason why you're depressed is because you're not fucking busting your fucking ass and creating success in your life. Can you imagine me being depressed? I don't understand that because I don't allow that in my mindset. And by the way, I've been depressed when I was younger because I was not doing the things that I needed to do. The only time you feel depressed is when you're not fighting for your potential. When you're not doing what you're supposed to do, that's when you start feeling depressed. When you start doing what you're supposed to do, you go to the fucking gym, you made a promise, you keep it. Guess what happens? You don't feel depressed, you feel excited. You make a promise, you don't keep it, what happens? You feel fucking guilty. After you feel guilty, you feel sad. After you feel sad, you feel what? Depressed, regret, down, embarrassed. You showed fucking late to the office. How do you feel? Like a loser. I love Mondays. Half the world is dying today. Oh my God, it's a Monday. In Seattle, the highest fucking biggest suicide rate is on fucking Mondays and Sunday nights. You guys have an incredible fucking life ahead of you. An incredible opportunity in front of you. Don't fucking waste it on bullshit. If you're raise your hand if you're under 30. You have an incredible fucking 10 years ahead of you. Do not fucking waste it. I know Gary Vee said you could fucking do it at 40. I understand that. That. Do it now. So you don't have to do it later on. You don't know what's going to happen. You have no fucking idea what's going to happen. You can get sick. Your mom can get sick. Your cousin can get sick. You can fucking lose your apartment. Anything can happen. But right now, you have the fucking chance. So go out there and fucking crush it. I want you guys to fucking win. You deserve fucking more, but you got to go out there and plant those fucking seeds. I'm talking about planting those seeds out there in the fucking field every single fucking day consistently. You got to force yourself to get up and go fucking win. See you guys in the next video. Subscribe to the channel.